because his 14-year-old girlfriend got pregnant. This addict decided to quit the drugs he'd relied on for 4 years. He smoked one last cigarette, then walked straight into rehab without looking back. But the moment he stepped in, he saw 2 addicts getting their heads shaved for breaking the rules. When the staff came to shave his head, the cold razor against his skin made him instinctively resist. But the instructor just said coldly,
"Możesz wyjść. Drzwi są zawsze otwarte."
For the baby in his girlfriend's belly, he had to change. In this rehab center, addicts were divided into 3 ranks: newbies, renters, and owners. Newbies had to eat on the floor, while enduring hard labor and humiliating treatment. The physical exhaustion and mental torment flooded him like a rising tide. But every time he wanted to give up, he reminded himself he was going to be a father. After 6 months, he was promoted to a renter through sheer willpower. The dirtiest and hardest jobs were behind him, but the brutal daily training still left him drained. Another 6 months later, he finally became an owner. He could eat at the table, had a decent job, and even got a home visit once a month. But he didn't dare relax, because one mistake would send him right back to square one. On this thorny path to rebirth, he went through countless struggles and pain, but no one could have imagined that this once hopeless addict would go on to become a world champion in Ironman. This film is based on a true story. Years ago, Gorski was deep in the grip of addiction. Worse yet, he dragged his new girlfriend into the same abyss. They drowned themselves in the hazy escape of underground clubs, running from reality through the false highs of drugs. When her father, the police chief, found out, he punched Gorski square in the face.
Zobaczę cię blisko niej, to cię zajebie jak psa. Rozumiesz?
The chief locked his daughter up at the station, but Gorski didn't take the warning seriously. Instead, he stormed into the police station with his friends, trying to help her escape. That kind of defiance could only end one way: a brutal beating. Every time Gorski was covered in bruises, his girlfriend would use her identity to bail him out. They treated their reckless love like a safe haven from the world, blind to the fact that they were dragging each other deeper into the pit. Their youthful glow had long since faded, replaced by empty eyes and hollow souls. Time slowly bent Gorski's back and carved fatigue into his face. His girlfriend also lost the ability to even feel pain. One minute, she stepped out of the club, and her body went into shock. Gorski rushed to hold her, trying to comfort her with warmth. But the moment he spotted a passerby smoking, he dropped her without a thought, just to snatch a used cigarette off the ground. Seeing that broke her completely. She finally realized that to Gorski, she might not even be worth a cigarette. She pushed him away and decided to leave. The man who had brought her nothing but despair
O to mi chodzi, kurwa, że jestem w ciąży.